It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Boston Celtics. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Duncan. Green is out there with Parker. Then it's Splitter, and it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Duncan. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Leonard no left. Rondo passes to Pierce. Allen outside. Pass to Pierce. Puts it up from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Rondo. Garnett, the screen. Rondo drives in. Got a piece of it. Pierce against Leonard. A second chance effort. The shot by Pierce, no good. There's the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Leonard gets off the ground in a hurry when he's got a head of steam. Explosive move there to the bucket.
Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Teardrop shot. Basket counts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 3-point game. Here's Pierce. Lays it up and banks it in.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Duncan with a screen on run. Garnett against Duncan. Outside Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Pierce. Perkins with the block. Rondo against Parker. Rondo dishes to Garnett. That shot off. And here is Green. Duncan with a screen on Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A tremendous scorer with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. James Posey's checked in for Boston. He hits both from the stripe. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Rondo kicks to Posey. It's Pierce on the wing. Duncan defending. Busted. No good that time either.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Green. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan, the pass to Parker. They get the rebound. Duncan on the follow.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Pierce with a screen for Rondo. Outside Pierce. Fades back. Rebound San Antonio.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Parker. Over Rondo. Parker's shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rondo passes to Pierce. Perkins with a screen on Duncan. Austin needs to get off the shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Cassell's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Perkins. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Stole it. Parker against Cassell. Pass to Perkins. The Celtics working the ball around now. The shot by Pierce, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Celtics trail by 4. Allen, a screen on Parker to the middle. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Parker passes to Leonard. Here's Duncan. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Jacks up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Cassell against Parker. It's Allen, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Ginobili outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that there. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Joseph comes in for Leonard.
One shot.
Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Diaw. Parker dishes to Diaw. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Great dribble move by Emmanuel. So tremendously skilled. And then you see the touch as well.
Screen by Allen. Perkins, the pass to Allen. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Ginobili. Here's Duncan, covered by Perkins. Allen with the rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's the pass to Cassell. Nice ball movement by Boston. From 15 feet away, and another basket for Boston.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
To the inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Cassell, the pass to Perkins. Here's against Diaw. Outside Pierce. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Spurs leading by 5. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. And he gets the bucket. Duncan's got 11.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Screen by Allen. Pass to Perkins. Allen outside. Over Joseph. Allen's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the dunk by Duncan.
You got to love the effort from Parker, constantly helping get his teammates involved.
Now here's Pierce. Pass to Cassell. Allen, a screen on Parker. Perkins with it. Allen surveying the D. Here's Cassell. Off target with his 3. And San Antonio has possession. They have a 9-point lead. Ginobili gets a wide open look. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Pierce. Perkins with the screen for Pierce. They need this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played. They're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Boston making some changes. Brown is checked in for Perkins. And Tony Allen subbed in for Ray Allen. San Antonio also making some changes. Leonard comes in for Corey Joseph. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Here's hits 2.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Diao. Now here's Duncan. He's covered by Brown. And Duncan gets double teamed. Here's Ginobili, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Cassell, covered by Mills. Here's Posey. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Cassell. Still without a basket. Down low. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Mills. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Pierce. No good on the last second attempt there. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Spurs leading by 10. So with Parker on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Mills out there, Ginobili. Then it's Matt Bonner. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Diao in at the power forward. And Posey kicks to Garnett. Here's Cassell, covered by Mills. Here's Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Celtics have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He misses the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Ayers is checked in. And he can't hit the second. San Antonio leading by 10. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And it's Leonard missing. Posey with it. Still scoreless. Here's Brown. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Brown's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Cassell. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green's checked in. And both free throws good for Mills. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Over to the left wing. Now here's Rondo, covered by Mills. Rondo passes the Brown. Brown jams it in.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing. But I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. Pass to Mills. Garnett against Leonard. Up top, Mills. Pocket 6. Over Rondo. Mills can't hit. Celtics trail by 8. And Posey kicks to Rondo. Brown sets a screen for Rondo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. Celtics making a switch here. Cassell's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Ginobili. Diaz sets the pick for Ginobili. Pocket 4. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Rondo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Green. Pass to Mills. Leonard with a screen on Martin. Checks 4 to shoot. Here's Mills. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
Rondo looking around. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Spurs. Green, the pass to Diaz. Picks it out to Ginobili. Diaz, the screen. Three-pointer. And Brown pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Cassell. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Pass to Leonard. And here is Green. Now Mills. Leonard with a screen on run. The 3 for Mills. No shot that time. Not on target. Rondo with some nice deep. And Posey kicks the run. Pass to Cassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ginobili.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Celtics have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Ray Allen, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tony Parker is checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw, good. San Antonio leading. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Diaw dishes to Parker. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Over Parker. Here's Garnett. And he hits it to tie the game up. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And
Cheers.
on the offensive block.
Diaw the pass to Parker. He makes that one drop only a second in 5 tries.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Garnett with a screen on Ginobili. Here's Cassell. And set back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands. Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Cassell, no good. It's a close game here in Boston. Outside, Ginobili. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. Rondo with it. Now Green defending. Rondo passes to Cassell. Here's Garnett. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Garnett's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's good for 2. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Over to the wing. Back to Allen. Allen with the screen for Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rondo's got 6.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive.
Fire, fire, fire.
100 years from now. Trust me.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Celtics. Leon Poe's checked in for Brown. Davis comes in for Garnett. And it's Pierce in for Cassell. Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Thanks.
So it's San Antonio now. Parker looking over the floor. 16 feet away. Poe grabs the miss. Now Rondo. He has 6. Pass to Pierce. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's Green. Scoreless thus far. Now Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Rondo passes to Poe. It's Pierce on the wing. Davis setting the pick for Pierce. And his offensive struggles continue.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
To the paint. And the dunk by Duncan.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Davis with a screen on Green. Boston again missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Parker. And Boston with the rebound. Allen outside. Now Poe. He's covered by Ginobili. There's the double team with Ginobili. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kendrick Perkins is checked in for the Celtics. Arnett comes in for Glenn Davis. Then for the Spurs, Splitter is checked in for Diop. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Manu Ginobili. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Duncan drawing the double team. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pierce for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Pierce has got 9 points.
Yeah, how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fight.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6. Takes it out to Leonard. Splitter with a screen on Pierce. Just 5 on the clock. Splitter misses. Boston trail. Outside Rondo. Pierce finds Allen. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. He has 7.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Pass to Duncan. Got the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Leon Poe's checked in for Kevin Garnett. .12 left to play in the first half. Pass to Perkins. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Splitter. Parker against Allen. Green inside the three-point line. Splitter kicks to Green. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nice mid-range there from Leonard. This is a shot he feels comfortable taking.
Rondo passes to Pierce. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by Pierce will not go. Spurs leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Out to the wing. Leonard sets a screen for Splitter. Here's Duncan. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got his 4th rebound in this one. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio up 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Perkins is out there with Garnett. Then there's Allen. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside, Pierce. Here's Garnett. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists in the game. Spurs leading by 3. And here is Parker. Outside, Green. A rebound by the Celtics. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Allen kicks to Rondo. Garnett with a screen on Parker. Goes up the baseline. And another basket for Boston. And the Spurs with possession. They've held a 12-point lead early. Green finds Duncan. Now here's Leonard. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. Here's Parker. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Great look, but off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pierce. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Pass to Rondo. Pierce with a screen for Rondo. 5 to shoot for the lead. And it's good on the layup. Rondo's got 10 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Posey's checked in. So Duncan nails them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Perkins with a screen on Duncan. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now here's Parker. 6 points for him. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Rondo. Perkins with the screen for Rondo. Allen up top. The 19-foot shot, and it's Boston with another. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Outside Green. Duncan outside. 4 on the shot clock. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Still developing this part of his game, but Leonard's showing he has some touch from deep.
Rondo is doubled. It's Allen on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Leonard the pass to Parker. And stolen by Posey. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Parker. He has 6. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
Parker against Rondo. Nobody near Allen. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. San Antonio leading inside. And Duncan throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 3. Allen, a screen on Parker. Rondo passes to Perkins. Now Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And he makes the first. Ray Allen hits them both. Parker with it. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pierce kicks to Rondo. It's Perkins atop the key. Allen, the open look. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy. healthy, 6 for 9.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
They kick it out to Green. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time.
Allen's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for San Antonio. Now Parker. Back to Green. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, but here's by the Spurs. The Celtics with the lead. Here's the pass to Rondo. Allen with the screen for Rondo. Shoots from the elbow. That doesn't go either for Allen.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid.
What's up, Dan?
And the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Allen. He's got 15. Back to Rondo. Pass to Posey. It's Pierce on the wing. Perkins with a screen on Duncan. Pierce. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Gasali's checked in for Rondo. Spurs also with the sub. Manu Ginobili is checked in for Danny Green. San Antonio with the ball. It's a one-point game. Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. It's Ginobili outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion
Timeout.
at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. How's his check in for the Celtics? Allen, a screen on Parker. House the pass to Perkins. Here's Allen. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Ginobili against Allen. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Great screen setting by Duncan there. An even better dive to the rim, which led to the basket.
Perkins with the screen. Allen up top. Shoots. A rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ginobili. Parker, right side. Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead. And here's Boston. Outside, Pierce. Perkins with the screen for Pierce. To the middle. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 8.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Parker passes to Splitter. Duncan with the screen for Leonard.
And Leonard using that size well to get the ball. Good there, just taking the initiative.
The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd see those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown comes in for Kendrick Perkins. Davis is subbed in for Allen. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. No good at the strike this time. Second misses also.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's Mills. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Eddie House.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Ray Allen is checked in for Boston. Cassell comes in for House. Spurs also with the sub. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Davis. Posey with it. A 3. They get it back and finish off by Brown.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
From the corner, Leonard.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
Allen kicks to Davis. To the paint. And Davis throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ginobili the pass to Dion. And here's Leonard. Pass to Mills. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range.
Even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Davis rebounds San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Ginobili. Ginobili draws the double. Bonner, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. And here is Posey. Here's Cassell, covered by Mills. From the stripe. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Cassell. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Leonard on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Ginobili out there with Tony Parker. And it's Green. Then there's Boris Diaw. And it's Bonner in at the 5 down low. Now Parker following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. He takes it in and slams up by Allen.
You see them both, and once Allen gains a step on you, you're toast.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. No good with the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Posey. Kicks it out to Allen. Sinks the triple. Allen's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Parker. Parker double team. Spurs passing it around. Here's Bonner. Rockets hits. That one goes. Count it. Bonner's got his first bucket in this one.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Posey passes to Poe. And they double up Rondo. Posey, no luck. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by one.
And Ginobili is just fearless. He isn't concerned about getting fouled on the way up.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far? For this
Take a break. Take a break.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long. And that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Jeff Ayers is checked in for Matt Bonner. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
The shot's good from Poe.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
On the wing, Green. Back to Parker. Pass to Diaw. Here's Ayers. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Now here's Rondo. There's a good screen. Here's the three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Timeout, timeout.
The defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Austin making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Splitter's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Austin leading by 5. Allen finds Rondo. Perkins trying to break loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Double team on Parker. To the inside. Diaw tries from the block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Posey. Guarded by Green. Rondo against Splitter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Diao can't hit. Celtics leading by 5. Posey passes to Perkins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for. Some changes for Boston. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Poe. Pierce comes in for James Posey. And it's Cassell in for Ray Allen. The Spurs also changing it up. Duncan, he's checked in for Diao. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Parker. And so Perkins nails both of them. Here's Ginobili. To Switter. Garnett against Duncan. Out to Switter. Here's Green. Spurs passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Perkins.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Ginobili. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Over Duncan. Duncan with the point. Now here's Joe. Leonard looking around. Ginobili against Pierce. Fires top of the key. Second shot opportunity. No good from Duncan. Boston leading by 5. Pierce dishes to Rondo. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. Free throw line jump shot. The shot by Pierce, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Leonard. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rondo against Ginobili. Rondo passes to Garnett. Over Duncan. Busted. No good that time either. Outside Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Perkins.
And good to see Leonard drawing these types of fouls, showing some confidence on offense.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Rondo. Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Leonard hits them both. Here's Garnett. Outside, Perkins. Garnett in the post. He's against Splitter. It's tipped. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Count the basket. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Pierce. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. Trying to get something going. And Garnett misses. Garnett's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Back to Ginobili to take the lead. Boston grabs the miss. Perkins got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Offensive rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Rondo's checked in for Boston. The Spurs also with the sub. Danny Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. He doesn't get the second one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Rondo finds Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Good trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Parker outside. Green left side. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Joel will bring it up now for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Parker against Rondo. Right in the post. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. And both free throws good from Garnett. Here's Parker. Pass to Leonard. Leonard with a screen on Perkins. And here's Duncan, guarded by Garnett. No good from Duncan. Celtics leading by 3. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. Lob pass to Garnett. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Parker against Rondo. And Parker, here we go. Outside, Green. It's tipped. It's stolen by Rondo. Inside, Pierce. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Spurs trail by 5. Parker outside. Looking for Splitter. He gets it there.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
Outside, Pierce. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Celtics lead by 6.
It's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Duncan with a screen on front. Here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul. That one on purpose.
Yeah, but I love that from Parker, playing on the front foot.
Shooting 2.
The first one, and that brings them within 5.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Garnett's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Parker's shot is off. And Joel will bring it up for the Celtics. Bounce pass Pierce. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Trying to win. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Parker dishes to Green. 58 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Parker against Rondo. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to Perkins. Now here's Pierce. Garnett inside. Duncan defending. And Garnett misses.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Diaw can't hit. Joseph against Cassell. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.